Hello guys, this is CT3RL, or TailsX16. Now, I've been getting some messages, and mostly from my friends, about how to change your snapshot version of Minecraft. Or, like, change your regular version of, like, 1.7.3, 1.7.4 to the new version of Minecraft. I'm going to show you. Now, this is probably what you're used to seeing. This is my username. This is what you'll probably see. And what you want to do is you want to hit new profile. You can name it whatever you want, of course. I'm not going to because I don't need to add another one to this list. I mean, look at this. It's ridiculous. But if you were to do that, you would just do this. Okay, good. Game directory, don't mess with that. Unless if you know what you're doing. Resolution, if you want your game to be like a certain size, like if you want it to be like this big, you can do that, which I kind of want to figure out because I have to readjust it every time. Like, once I launch the game, it'll be like right around here. You can leave this on, although you don't have to. Kind of bugs out your game. Or, it makes it slow, so you don't have to do that one. Launcher visibility. Hide launcher and reopen game and close it. This helps with a little bit of lag because it doesn't have to show it on the screen, or it doesn't have to show it on the screen or in the sidebar over there. I'm pretty sure you have a sidebar on your Mac. I'm not going to be able to show it to you because of the fact that my screen recording cuts it off at a certain place. But just do that one if you want to have a little bit more FPS. Now, this is where the fun's... Can't believe I just did that. I feel old. Nah, I'm not old. Anyway, go to version selection. Go to enable experimental development, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let me re-say that. Version selection. Enable experimental develop. Wow. Can't believe it. It's the second time I did that. Anyway. Okay, let's do this again. We're going through this together. Version selection. Enable experimental development versions of snapshots. Enable this. God, I still didn't say it right. Like, come on, man, get yourself together. Whoopsh, whoopsh. Anyway, don't enable this one if you're on a Mac because it's probably really buggy and it'll give you a seizure. It might also do it with you on PC, but since I'm usually using this guy, don't do any of these because they will give you a seizure if you're very seizure-inducing. But once you enable this. Hey, look at that. It's not 1.7.4. This is what you're going to see. Or you're going to see this. You could do that. I don't know if it'll work. But I would just recommend doing this. But these are the snapshots. This is 1.8 because it's 14W03B. This one was 13W. 14W. This was 1.7.4. And it's beta testing. This is 1.8, and this is its snapshots, right here. Now, you could go with a buggy version, an even buggier version, that kind of buggy version, which I don't recommend that, and then this buggy version. I'm just going to say that they're all buggy versions.
10 minutes, Christian.
Sorry about that. I know, my mom just came in here, kind of almost, yeah, don't worry about that. She was just telling me I had 10 minutes. Don't worry about it. So, snapshot 14W03B is the one you want to select. Just click on that. That should be the one it launches onto. Now, this is... Don't mess with this. I kind of messed with this once, and I had to figure it out, which was a pain Just don't do that. Trust me, you'll regret it. It's not fun. Alright, so this is probably what you will see. And you probably see this and you're like, oh my goodness. It's like, what is this? What's going on here? This is how many gigabytes your game will be running on. This is what you will usually see, 1 gigabyte. And if you have a pretty beastly computer, but your game is always lagging, I recommend changing this to 2 or 3. This is what I recommend. If you have 2 gigabytes and you're on a Mac, put it to 2 gigabytes, have nothing else running. If you're on a Mac and you have 4 gigabytes, put it at 3 gigabytes. Trust me. And if you're running a recording and you only have 2 gigabytes, do 1.5. But since I like to torture my computer, I'm going to have that. It's an old computer, don't worry about it. If it's at 8 gigabytes, do 7 gigabytes. Not 27. 7 gigabytes. If you're at 20 gigabytes, do 19 gigabytes. You get my drift? If you're on a PC, it is much worse than that. If you have 2 gigabytes, always do 1.5. And if you're at, you always want to do it 2 times less on PC because there are so many other post-terminal processes everywhere that it won't run. But if you have 2 gigabytes, I recommend doing 1.5 or something. It's really up to you. Or you can go online and find a. If you really want to mess with it, go on, search. Add memory to my RAM, or that's gonna bring you up to something else. Don't use that. Add memory to Minecraft, my Minecraft server. It still works all the same. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Get out of here. Anyway, just do that. Should work. And once you've done that, everything's all hunky-dory. Okay, I'm just gonna create a profile. Just hit save profile, because I don't know if I did anything in there while I wasn't looking. Anyway, look, I'm gonna add a profile. Everything's still the same. I hit cancel because I don't know if I accidentally changed anything. I'm not willing to try it. So you hit play. It should take a lot slower than mine did, because of the fact that yours is going to be downloading. But this is what I mean. Look at this bullshit. It's so small. Then I have to do this. Put it down to here. Make sure it's perfect. Okay. And once you're in here, this is how you tell if you're in 1.8. Go on, you make a new world. Flatland or other. Make sure it's creative. Go into your inventory. Don't worry, I have a texture pack on, so don't worry about that little hoe there. Look for these: stone, granite, polished granite, diorite, polished diorite. And it's like, and then polish, and it's like, holy shit, they had a lot. And if you still don't believe me, look for a slime block. It is hilarious. You bounce on it. I mean, literally, look at this. Look at this. Get out of there. Gosh. Ooh, that lag. Ooh la la, that lag. Try not to land on one of the corners, because Seth Billing posted a video that you might actually take damage on it. Okay, look. I'm going to fly up really, really high. And I'm going to put myself in survival. And you're thinking Christian. Christian. Or Tails like 16. That'll kill you. Watch and learn, people. This is a great getaway from after trolling. Trust me when I say that. You'll want to use this shit. Okay, stop bouncing. Okay then. And that's the end of my tutorial. See you guys later. I said see you guys later. Go on. I'm not gonna hold you here. Look, listen. If you think there's anything extra for you, there's not. Except for maybe a creeper blowing up in my face. Okay, no. There's something here for you. Get out of here. Get out of here.